Hi. Coming to you from my sideways phone. So I'm really excited because I found this. So I get to draw tonight. But what I'm going to draw is some symbolism for you. But I've got to preface it with some information first. So if you didn't know, the Torah is known as law, like the fundamentals. And then the Bible is known as like the book that applies the fundamentals. Like how? And I'm going to show you some symbolism. And you tell me what you, sorry. You tell me what you think. This thing is not going. Okay. So if you didn't know, this is the symbol for water. And this is the symbol for fire. Okay? Water represents the feminine, the moon, and this one represents the masculine, fire, the sun, moon, water. Okay? So you got the sun and the moon. You got fire and water. You got masculine and feminine. If you put these two together, you get this. The fundamentals. Okay? Then you have this. This is a human. Okay? This is the back of a human. Chakras are the energy centers that run along the base of the spine, the back of the spine, which is an extension of the brain. So let me show you. So here you have the root chakra, then you have the sacral chakra, then you have the solar plexus chakra, then you have the heart chakra, you have the throat chakra, you have the third eye chakra, and you have the crown chakra. There's more up here, but we're not going to get to those right now. We're just going to talk about these. Now, in the root chakra, you have something that's called Kundalini energy, which is the fundamentals. Okay? In here. And when I say things like step into the fire and let it burn everything you are not, this is the fire I mean. You want this fire in here, this Kundalini energy fire, to wake up, to be awakened. But in order to do this, you got to cleanse this whole body of anything that could affect the body itself in a negative fashion. Like you want to keep it in an alkaline state, not acidic. And the reason why is because when this Kundalini, in order for the Kundalini energy to ignite and rise, the body itself has to be able to hold the vibrational frequency of it. Because right now we are a carbon-based people. We cannot handle the energy out the gate right now. Because remember, our DNA has been spliced and diced. So anyway, so we're in the root chakra with the Kundalini energy. And as the body cleanses, you can cleanse the body itself. And then you focus on each energy center and what's going on in them. You can clear any blockages, and so the energy can rise because it spins and goes up, but it ignites down here and it comes up. So as you go through the chakra system, that is an extension of the brain that runs along the back of the spine, it's your central nervous system. As you cleanse it, because each chakra is representative of different things, which we'll get to another time, but just remember we're talking about symbolism right now. So look, as the energy rises, look what happens. Okay, it just comes all the way up. And then what happens is it comes all the way up and then comes back down again. And it comes up, comes back down. And it does that in all of these energy centers, actually. Okay? They all do the same thing. And comes back up. Okay? Now, remember these over here. This is representative of the Merkaba. that I keep talking about. You know, the 6 feet this way, 6 feet that way, 6 feet that way. And this is energy spinning this way. Okay? While the energy is rising this way. Okay? Remember, these are fundamentals, masculine and feminine, fire, water, that kind of stuff. Now, this is the human, and now we're at the brain. We're looking at the back of the human. This is the right side of the brain. Intuition. Water, because it's flow. And then this is the left side of the brain. The knowledge. The action. The fire. Does that sound familiar? Okay. Now, as the energy rises this way, doesn't the left and the right side of the brain talk to each other? So look at what happens here. As that energy flows. So now look. Does that look familiar? Does that symbol look familiar? I don't know. Does it? I don't know. Does this look familiar? I don't know. What do they talk about? What do these two things talk about in those books? I don't know. What do they talk about? Anyway, so here's the chakra system. And this third eye chakra is centered in the middle of the brain in what's called the corpus callosum. Okay? And then this is the crown chakra. The crown chakra, that's the top up here. And there was a man who was hung on this and crucified. There's a religion about a man that was crucified. Did he die and become reborn again? So again, we have this symbol, the fundamentals of the brain to help conduct the energy. One more thing. The crown is representative of a lotus flower. And when a lotus flower is fully bloomed, it has 144 petals. And just so you know, children are born with the flow already flowing. Just some food for thought.